Hello and welcome back to Danzy's hair and makeup tutorials. I'm just kidding. Let's talk about episode 7. So it's in this episode where we get to see who our champions are for that trial. So Cersei's already chosen her champion, the mountain that rides Sir Gregor Clegane. At first Tyrion wants Jaime to fight for him, but obviously that's not gonna happen. His second choice is Bronn, but he's been bought off. And he actually pretty accurately points out that their friendship has been pretty one-sided, and that he's not really in any way obligated to risk himself for Tyrion. So I kind of have a feeling that this is going to be the last that we see of him this season, but his part's been beefed up from the books quite considerably, so it's hard to tell. So Oberyn Martell comes in and tells Tyrion about the first time they met. And Tyrion learns that his sister really has hated him his whole life, and there really was never anything that he could do about it. I know I joked about it last week, but Peter Dinklage is really getting that Emmy, or at least a nomination. Like, I'd bet money on it. But Oberyn sees this as an incredible opportunity to finally avenge his sister, so he stands up to the challenge without hesitation, and he becomes Tyrion's champion. So Arya and the Hound. I'm really not sure what was up with the dialogue in this scene. That scene where she goes, "Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing." Deep? I guess? I feel like what they're trying to do is get more quotes that they can put on t-shirts, like "Winter is coming" or "Velar Morgulis," but try again next time. The next scene they have together is him opening up about his brother, which I'll let that slide because obviously he's popping up in another storyline. I don't know, I feel like we didn't need half the scenes that we've gotten with Arya and the Hound this season. Their stuff has really been dragging, and I mean, when you think about it, like, they've been doing the exact same thing for like 2 seasons now. It's almost to the point where you could like scramble their scenes around and not lose anything. So I got about 8 different messages asking me what I thought about the Daenerys scene this episode. I don't know what to tell you. So Daario Naharis climbs in through her window all creepy Edward Cullen style and is like, "I want to prove my love for you. Let me kill those guys." And she responds as any woman would and tells him to get naked. And I guess it's assumed that they have sex? You know, HBO, there's a lot of female fans out there that are complaining that there should be equal male nudity as there is female on this show. But speaking to you as a female fan, we did not need to see that guy's ass. Like, at all. See, this is a prime example of being careful what you wish for, ladies. I don't know, this scene was just so unbelievably awkward in every way that it could be. Which is kind of a shame, because I'd actually been starting to like her scenes lately. So, Melisandre and Selyse have some bonding time. I think where they might be going with this is that they have some sinister plans for Shireen. And my thoughts are that Stannis will finally have a redeeming moment where he puts his foot down about something. And this is how they're gonna sort of turn his story around. I don't know, I've been trying really hard to put the pieces together for Team Dragonstone's storyline, but I don't know, it's, like I say every time, it's diverging so far from the books, I can really only speculate. So it's here that we finally get to the meat of the episode. She's reminded of home and builds a snow castle of Winterfell, which Robert Arryn just comes in and stomps on. And then something that I never thought I'd see happens, and she just like nails him across the face. Littlefinger comes in and tells Sansa how much he loved her mother, and of course reaches that next stage of creepy when he kisses her. Lysa sees this and of course just flips her shit on Sansa and tries to push her out the moon door. Littlefinger comes in and does damage control, and for just a split second we get to see that really cool insight into how broken of a character Lysa really is. I know some people are really mad that he said your sister instead of only cat, but I don't know, it's for all of the changes to complain about, I don't know, it didn't really bother me that much. I feel like all of these scenes at the Eyrie should have taken up more of the episode, like kind of how Tyrion's trial took up roughly like 25-30 minutes last time. For example, I thought that they cut away a little bit too quickly after Littlefinger and Sansa's kiss. Like, I think that we didn't really get to see much of a reaction from Sansa there. That would have been really cool. I don't know if I like this episode as much as last week. I mean, more stuff happened from last week, but it felt like for every 2 strong points it had a third extremely weak point. But as always, let me know what you guys think. I know I'm crazy excited for next time, because the trial by combat is going to be blow your mind amazing. Like, I've been looking forward to it since I read A Storm of Swords. Unfortunately, they're skipping next Sunday, so we're not going to be able to get to see it till June. But I have at least 3 videos for you guys in the next 2 weeks, so hopefully I can help you from going into withdrawals. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you next time.